Welcome back. In this session, we are going to install Minikube on my local system. So once again, let's go to the browser and here you can type install Minikube on Mac or maybe Linux or Windows and hit the enter. Now we are going to open the first link and here this is very simple. So before you start installing Minikube, you have to make sure Docker is installed on your local system or any virtual machine environment, because to install Minikube you need a virtualization environment. And once you have, then here is the installation steps. It's very simple. Based on your operating system, select. So Linux, select, then select the architecture, then the release type, then the installation type. I'm using the Mac. I will select the Mac. Then my architecture is x86, then stable, download binary or Homebrew. So I'm going to use the download binary. If you are using the window, again select this one, architecture type, release, you want to use download exe file or chocolate, whatever you can select from here. Okay, very simple. Again follow the steps the way I'm doing. So Mac, this is my architecture, stable, I'm going to use the binary and this is the command you need to run, and that's all. Let me copy this and let's go to the terminal and let me type this. And what this is going to do, this is going to download this Minikube, this binary, and after that this is going to install this where in my USR local bin and Minikube. And you know, once this present in my USR local bin, then it's become executable. I'm able to access it, right? Now this is asking for the password. Let me give my system password. And this is done. That's all. Now we can go ahead and start the Minikube using this command Minikube start, and now we will see this is going to install it. And let me show you, I have the Docker desktop. Okay, you will see we will have one node here where everything's going to run here. Okay, let's see Minikube. Now you see this is Minikube container, this is running, and now it has everything. Okay, now this is still downloading and preparing. Once it will done, we can go ahead and test it. So let's see. So this is steps. Then if you want to interact with the Kubernetes, we can use run this command. I'm going to show this, and then finally we can go ahead, you can pause it using the Minikube command, unpause it, stop it. Okay, and there's a lot of command you can do, and finally if you want to delete it, you can delete it as well. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, now this is done. It's clear, and here we can use the command like, let's say kubectl get nodes. Okay, so this is saying Minikube node is ready and is saying this is a control plane, but it has everything. Okay, now again get pods. Okay, again pods is the one of the object of Kubernetes. I will explain later. Now we see we don't have any pods running as of now. So now you see this is working perfectly fine. So if you want to pause it, you can pause it and you can see the dashboard. And yes, so if you are planning to use Kube Mini, then follow this documentation. There's a lot of information. Now how this is working, one important thing I would like to tell you. Let me open the new tab, and here let's go in .cube. So from on your home directory, so this basically creates a .cube folder. Okay, and if you do ls, here we have the config. Okay, if you do the ls config, then you see the cluster details, and that's how my kubectl is interacting with Minikube cluster. Now you see this is Minikube, right? Minikube. So because of this, and once we install this, this is already got configured. Okay, now I'm going to delete this because in next session we are going to install kind. Okay, and kind we are going to use for all local testing and demo. So again, based on your needs, you can use whatever local installation you want to use it. So let me go ahead and delete this. Why I'm showing here, because many people, if you already know you have been using the Minikube, then you can follow this instruction. If not, please follow the kinds, because I feel kind is giving more flavor of running production ready Kubernetes installation, because we have the multiple control plane, we could have the multiple data plane because of this. Well, so that's pretty much for this session. Thank you so much. See you in the next session where we are going to install a kind cluster on the local system.